This at the Baku Sports Hall. It is the first European Games. And warming up, we have the women's doubles badminton teams from Estonia and Belarus. Should be a good match, this one, and an important one for both teams as they look for a victory here. Kristin Kuba and Helena Rutel from Estonia taking on Anastasia Chernovskaya and Alicia Zaitseva. So the Belarus team in the predominantly white tops and dark blue or black. Very young team opposing them in the pair of Kuba and Rutil, who are only 18 and 17 years of age. So Gunas Luzveris of Latvia will look after this for us.
Ready to play?
Estonian coach will be optimistic about the chances of his young team in the bright yellow tops, or maybe it's green. I always have a bit of trouble with those fluoro colours. But Kuba and Rutil at the far end of the court. Kuba just 18 and Rutil 17. Their opponents 23 and 29, so the average age of the Belarus pair 26. 17 and a half for their young opponents. Close to a start. It's Group D.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Anastasia Chernyavskaya, Alicia Zaitseva, Belarus. And on my left, Kristin Kuba, Helena Rutel, Estonia. Helena Rutel to serve to Anastasia Chernyavskaya. Love all. Play.
So Rutel serves. And the first one put into the net by Chernovskaya. The left-handed smash from close to the net by Rutel is effective, and a 2-love lead for the Estonians. And really, the shuttle hit to the body does cramp the opponent. Was effective to get that second point, but Belarus now on the board. Oh, great smash close to the net from Chernovskaya. Oh, and they've let that go between them. Poor communication between Chernovskaya and Zaitseva. Estonia back in front. Well, simple put away. So rankings for you, 108, the doubles pairing from Estonia, their world ranking, compared to 180 for the Belarus pair. The longest rally of this first game results in another point for Estonia. Might only be in their late teens, but they're wise heads on young shoulders, particularly in terms of their teamwork. No suggestion of misunderstanding about who should take the shot, although that one is a little slow to react at the net. Well, having just praised their communication, put themselves in line and no one covered the Estonian right court.
Serves over. 6-4.
Serve taken by Rutel.
Serves over.
Just one or two shuttles dying in front of Kuba. We're looking to react a bit quicker. Zaitseva serves.
Serves over.
And the left arm of Rutel.
5.
Effective again. Sharp angle off the racket of Kuba. Draws the error from Belarus. Another great angle from Kristen Kuba. A good leave.
Serves over. 6-9.
Anastasia Chernovskaya judged it well.
Service fault called. Serves over.
Service fault against her, though. And a very quick run to the interval finds Estonia out by 5. 11-6 to the good. Kristen Kuba and Helena Rutel over their more experienced, but in this instance less skillful opponents, Anastasia Chernovskaya and Alicia Zaitseva. Zaitseva ranked 117 in singles. She's in the singles draw.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
A couple of years ago, Kristen Kuba
11-6.
was very proud of the under-19 mixed doubles 5th placing they achieved in Turkey. Rates that as a career highlight. That their careers
12.
very young at this stage.
Serves over. 7-12.
This one just catching the net and falling on the wrong side as far as Estonia was concerned. And the angles that the young Estonian pair are finding, just unravelling the Belarus pair. Subtle placement.
Serves over. 8-13.
Good clear. Oh, it's
9-13.
just long. And again, excellent judgment from Chernovskaya and Zaitseva to leave that one.
Serves over. 14.
Sharply angled smash from Kuba. Oh, I just watched it.
Serves over. 10. 14.
Misunderstanding between Kuba and Rutul.
Service over. 15.
Rutul thought Kuba had it, and Kuba thought likewise. Oh, swing and a miss
16.
from Chernovskaya. We'll credit the winner to Kristen Kuba. Longish rally, and Estonia out by 6. She was through the shot. Great defence from Estonia. And again, the sharply angled shot just clearing the net by Kuba. I like the subtle variations in the game from Estonia. As young as they are,
Service
they
over.
look like they've spent a lot of time on the badminton court.
17.
Belarus backs to the wall in this first game. Quick reactions from Chernovskaya at the net. Must win some points on serve. Rutul liked the look of the angle, but failed to clear the net by maybe 30 centimetres. Poor shot. Call it an unforced error, really. Belarus back to within 4. Oh, finds the net again. The end of a good rally, especially for Belarus, but Rutul should have done better. And 14-17. Nice little run coming from the Belarus pair.
Service over. 18.
And it took some help from the net to turn things around. So Estonia within 3. Oh, there's no getting to that one.
19-14.
Just wide.
Service over. 15-19.
Still playing the angles, Estonia.
Service over.
Game point.
20. Game point 15.
Oh, game point, a high-quality affair, and Estonia dominant throughout the game. Take it in a little more than 10 minutes, 21-15. Impressive, these two youngsters. Both Kuba and Rutul coming from the new badminton club in Estonia. Zaitseva clears. but can't then handle the left arm of Helena Rutul. So the Estonians led at the interval 11-6. And marginally improved that to 21-15. So 5 at the break, 6 at the end of the game. So move on to the second game. It's the best of 3. First to 21, of course. Must lead by 2 to win the game. Except if it were to extend itself to 29 all, and then the 30th point wins it. It's unusual to get to that stage, though.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game.
Zaitseva speaks both Russian and French.
Play.
Having attended Brest University.
Service over. 1 love.
Important for Belarus to get away to a good start in this second game. Pretty much outplayed in the first. Never dealt with the sharp angles coming off the rackets of the Estonian pair. Just mixing it up a bit better. That time it was Kristen Kuba covering a lot of territory in the back of the court. Coach for Belarus showing plenty of concern. Oh, straight down the middle. Not a bad option. Down the corridor of doubt. Zaitseva to serve. Oh, what a wonderful angle from Chernetskaya. Beg your pardon, Zaitseva, who's drifted back there.
Service over.
Chernetskaya puts it in the net. Rutul.
Service over. 4-2.
All promising signs for Belarus. Couple of errors coming from Estonia.
Service fault called. Service over.
Oh, hate that service fault against Belarus. It's wrong racket position, perhaps. This is an excellent smash. Coming up now from Kubak.
Service over. 5-4.
Kuba with the nickname Kupsik.
Service over. 5-all.
Belarus's lead has evaporated. Bit of grooming of the feathers by Helena Rutul.
Service over. 6-5. Service over. 6-all.
Chernetskaya can't control it. Shuttle hit straight at her. Cramped her for room. No opportunity to swing. change of implement here for Kristen Kuba. Just long.
8-6.
Helena Rutel with some very good junior results. Last year won the Finnish junior doubles and was second in the junior singles. Runners up also in the Lithuanian international doubles. 2 years ago, third in the junior mixed doubles, the Finnish titles.
Serves over, 9-7. Serves over,
Odd miss hit.
8-9.
Estonian pair lost to Germany in 3, 21-17 in the third. Belarus lost to Denmark in straight games, 21-12, 21-14, so they really weren't in that. Comprehensively beaten is the teams in Group D. Sharp reflexes, both teams.
10-9.
Both went for it. Tight second game, this one. Denmark, the leading seeds in this Group D. They're ranked 58 in the world and Germany 66. Then it's out past 100 for these two teams. Estonia higher ranked, though, than Belarus.
10-all.
Well, they left themselves a bit exposed on that, on those right tram lines. Belarus, and there was an opening there, and it was well taken by Estonia, who again go to the interval in front, but this time in the second game, only by 1. They're up 11-6 in the first game.
А тебе сразу влево пробивали 5 раз. Ты не успеваешь, понятно? Так ты смотри, чтобы успеть, когда вышла, оставь мяч здесь, прямо здесь. И все, и спокойно стой. А наш заметно упадет на тебя. Вот так до конца доработать.
Helena Rutel has an interesting grip, a left-hander for Estonia. She holds it really on the throat of the racket, close to the shaft. Oh, that was an out shuttle. Shouldn't have hit that one. And Estonia take it. Bad judgment, I would have thought, from Belarus. The angle from here certainly looked like they played at it when they didn't need to. Perhaps it was dropping.
Serves over, 11-12.
Fine smash from Chernovskaya down the line. Had to be made. Zaitseva apologised, drilled that one straight at Kristen Kuba. Rutel doing all the work at the nets, but point goes to Belarus. 13-all. The first to Estonia, 21-15. Oh, great rally, and it is the powerful left arm of Elina Rutel that settles the issue. And they take the lead again, 14-13. Perhaps the rally of the game. That's one damaged shuttle, and it may be the damage that it's... So a piece came off, feather or two, and I think that may have put Belarus off their swing. If so, that's just bad luck, but that's not bad luck. Just a poor stroke. Too good. And they're now looking in control of the latter stages of this second game, moving towards a victory. Rutel to serve. Was a quick recovery from Kuba, just left it a little late. Nice disguise, just fell over the net really from Kuba. Not reading the shuttle off the racket very well, Belarus. The angles, the drop shots from Estonia, getting them closer to the win. 3 needed. Umpire Gunnars Husferis wasn't ready. Now he's happy. And again, the net seems to be helping Estonia. Often goes the way of the team in front. I have no idea why that is. Strange momentum of sport. Too long. And match point now. It's come upon us very quickly. Estonia should be able to close it out from here. Kuba and Rutel. And they don't need a second invitation. The error from Belarus, and Kuba and Rutel of Estonia have beaten Chernovskaya and Zaitseva. For a while in the second game, it looked as though Belarus might extend it to a third, but Kuba and Rutel had the angles worked out. They defended better. They had perhaps better disguise as well. They were more attacking. Most departments of the game, it's fair to say, they had the measure of Anastasia Chernovskaya and Alicia Zaitseva. So a win for the very young pairing, just Kuba 18, Rutel 17. 21-15 and 21-15 in Group D. Warming up in our next match with Turkey, Egypt and Barak having had a good win over the Spanish pair. In this group, the Turks are the top team. They're ranked 37 in the world. They're up against the Czech Republic today in Saka Kryškova and Katarina Tomalova. So Kryškova and Tomalova lost, I beg your pardon, they beat the Croatian pairing of Galenic, Bosnovic, 21-17, 21-14. So they are second in the group. Bert van Horenbeek will take care of this one for us. I've had the pleasure of watching Neslihan Yigit in singles. She's got the long ponytail on this near side, and she's a very talented player. And she is just handing the shuttle across, so I like Turkey's chances here. So Turkey with a win over the Spanish pair, 21-12, 21-12. They are top of the group, courtesy of their better percentage. But both teams with a straight games victory so far in this Group C. Tomalova with some Kinesi tape on the right calf. Turkey at the top of the screens.
Czech Republic. My left, Neslihan Yigit, Özge Bayrak, Turkey. Sarah Kryskova, serve to Neslihan Yigit, love all, play.
Kryskova to serve. She makes the error off the return. Turkish pair ranked 37 in the world in doubles, and their Czech opponents 84. So on those rankings, Turks should be the better team, but as we know, we enjoy the glorious unpredictability of sport. Tomalova serves. Now over to Neslihan Yigit. And a quick winner from Kryskova. Smash from Kryskova. Draws the error from Barak.
3-2. Serves over, 3-all.
Oh, I think that's on the line. No, out.
4-3.
And I think that's a good call. Yeah, no challenge. That's why I'm not a line judge. Barak just failing to get under that one. So nice even start to the first game in this Group C match. Turkey in the red shirts, Czech Republic nearest the camera. That's good. Oh, and they might appeal this one. Özge Bayrak was right there. May even have partly obscured
Called in.
the call, but it'll be a close thing. Like the drama of these challenges. Ooh, that's out, surely. We'll know in a moment. Oh, yes, it is out, but by a millimetre, let's call it.
Correction out. Service over. 5.
When you see them that close, I don't know how any official is supposed to get them right 100% of the time.
6-4.
6-4 Turkey. Need you to serve. Oh, that
Service over. 5-6.
just doesn't quite make it. So over the serve comes to Krishkova. Tomilova finds the net.
7-5.
Tomilova, 23 years of age. Krishkova, 25. On the Turkish side of the net, Bayrak is 23. The youngest player on the court is Neslihan Yigit, but she is actually, by ranking at least, the best player out there. The singles ranking of 44 in the world.
Service over. 6-8.
Lovely placement from the Czech side. Tomilova serves again. A couple of very crisp points from them.
7-8. 8-all.
Courtesy of the net. And that's 3 in a row. Saka, about Katerina Tomilova retains the serve. Turkey. They were a little bit further away from this one than the earlier challenge, which they were correct with, albeit by just a millimetre or so. And that one's out of the frame for us on that angle, so we can't help. Not with that first look. It's called out. Turkey wanted in. Out it is. So they've burnt one of their challenges. 2 per match, by the way, to retain it if you're successful. Good addition to the game. Generally doesn't take long to sort it out. And my own view is that if technology can help us reach a correct decision in a game that's very hard to officiate, then let's help the officials. Let's help the game. Let's get the decision right. It's not everyone's view.
16-12.
I'm fine with that too. 16-12, Turkey by 4. This is going to take a bit of a comeback from Czech Republic. This is the biggest lead in the second game. Egypt to serve. Tomalova smashed it straight at Bayrak, who misjudged the flight, really. Had a play on it.
13-16. Serves over. 17-13.
Again, Turkey get the benefit of the shuttle contact on the net. It's brutal luck. Up by 4. Bayrak to serve. Oh, quick reflexes, prowling at the net was Saka Krishkova. It's one of the best moves of the match. Very quick. A little punch of the left fist. She's pleased with that. It was much needed. Rizlihan Yigit hasn't made many errors. Four-point lead is disappearing. Czech Republic back in this second game. Must win it, of course, to extend it to a third, and 17 all.
17 all.
And this is still the first game. I got a little bit ahead of myself there. Still the first. Well, that's badminton at its best. The skills and reflexes of the players absolutely evident. And Krishkova just owned the point. Czech Republic to the lead. Men's doubles happening on the next court. Not a distraction to these players. Oh, and absolutely on the job.
19-17.
They were down 13-17, so they scored 6 points unanswered. Czech Republic closing in on the first game. Didn't need that error though from Tomalova. Should have stayed in the point.
18-19.
Quick chat between Yigit and Barak, discussing where this serve's going. It goes into the net off the racket of Krishkova. Oh, that was ambitious. Shuttle had dropped below net height. Oh, misunderstanding between Barak and Yigit. They both left it. To the floor it goes.
20, game point 19.
This is for the game. What a rally. And 20 all, Turkey really extending themselves to stay in this opening game. And the effort evident on the face of Krishkova. It flushed. Barak to serve. Second smash from Barak straight at Krishkova, and now it's game point for Turkey.
21.
Oh, she had the racket in the wrong position to defend that smash, did Krishkova. Barak serves to Tomalova. And Yigit settles it. Well, they were down game point, but they've taken the opener 22-20. Well, we saw some super badminton in this opening game. Turkey under pressure, surviving to go on and take it 22-20.
Oynadığınız oyun ortada yani. Şuraya kalkıyor, filenin üstüne top. Bir adım öne gelip basmıyorsun topun üstüne.
Turkey led 11-9 at the interval.
Bir metre kortun üstünden gidiyor. Ben nereden çıkar? Böyle oyun mu olur? Böyle kazansan ne olur?
Turkish coach doesn't look too happy.
Hiçbir anlamı yok.
Might be ranked almost 50 places higher in the world, but to give some credit to the Czech pair for playing well and putting Barak and Yigit under some pressure. And they have struggled through to win the opening game. They are favoured to take this one. Both have a victory first up, with Turkey having beaten Spain 12-12. Czech Republic beat Croatia 17-14.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game. Level. Play.
Turkey took the first. They serve at the start of the second. nearest the camera. Well out.
Service over. 1 love.
I imagine that the coach of the Turkish pair was pretty upset that they let a 17-13 lead go and that the Czech Republic scored 6 unanswered points and closing in on the game. It was not exactly lucky, it was resilience that got Turkey the win in the first game, but 6 points on the trot. Coach not thrilled.
Service over. 1-2.
Having some surprisingly long rallies for doubles, often over quite quickly. The points. Perhaps more so in the men's.
Two all.
Gidget gives the signal. Serve she's going to deliver.
Service over. 3-2.
Finally, a little bit of help from the net for the Czech Republic. They're due a few.
Full. Service over. 3-all.
Whichever team wins this match will be well positioned to progress out of the group. Top 2 go through to the elimination stage.
Four, 3.
The loser would be fighting it out perhaps with Spain and Croatia for that second position in Group C. What Tomilova needed there. Poor error. Krishkova receiving now from Bayrak. Whoa, the placement down the tram lines. Excellent from Ozga Bayrak. And Turkey have jumped to a 6-3 lead. Tomilova looking a little bemused. Still, they came back strongly in the first game. Take the lead late before surrendering it. Once again, the shot directed at the body catches out Saka Krishkova. She seems vulnerable to that. Slow to react. Turkey 7-3. Oh, some very quick hands from Ijit, but all over it at the net was Krishkova. Tomilova serves at 4-7. Down the middle, can always create some doubt in the opposition.
Service over.
Love the angle there achieved by Neslihan Jijic. She wants a different shuttle, so have another change after that long rally. It's one of those players who seems to have time. Doesn't look like she's expending a lot of energy out there. Bit taller, 178 centimetres, tallest player on the court, in fact. Oh, what happened there?
Service over.
Just watched it.
6-8.
That's good.
Service over.
This time it's the Czechs, a little lazy on the judgment. Close to the interval. Czechs could do with a break, have a bit of a chat, regather the effort needed in the second half of this second game. And again, the more points they get before the interval, the better. Katarina Tomilova serves Jijic to the corner. And the error from Kryshkova. So 11-7. That's a nice little lead for Turkey to take to the break, having won the first game 22-20.
Pozor, jeden byl sice krásný, byl rychlej, patřil tam a Šárka nestihne vycouvat. On je hezký, ale ty Turky mají rychlý nohy. Takže na kohokoliv jiného to vůbec nehrají. Říká, že se soustředí na to. Chcete hrát svoji hru, nechcete přistoupit na těch lob smeč kraťas. Musíte to držet v svých balónech.
Neslihan Jijic serves for Turkey. The group favourites are just inching towards a win. It'll be their second from the group stage. That's in, left by Tomilova, and a poor piece of judgment to start after the interval. The court movement of Jijic and Barak, perhaps a little superior to Kryshkova and Tomilova. Really, the Czech Republic needed the first couple of points after the interval, 4 down. Now they trail by 6. Jijic goes for a new shuttle. And you see the signal offered to a teammate. So she knows where it's going, and they have had some trouble, the Czech Republic, handling the serve of Jijic. Well, that's 2 errors on reception. And the lead is 8. First 4 points after the interval going to Turkey. keeps sending it to Bayrak. She keeps reacting quickly. And in the end doesn't have to make an extra play, as yet another error comes from the racket of the Czech players. Kryškova and Tomilova in all sorts of trouble now. Down by 9. Tomilova to a new racket and just been given the opportunity to hit a couple. Make sure she's happy with it. They got themselves in trouble there. That's right, they've got points to play with. He hits it down on her haunches. She was virtually out of play.
Service over, 17-8.
Bayrak might be the shortest player in the court, but he's got about the strongest smash as she serves now. That's 4 points from the win. Oh, and her disguise on the cross-court smash was first class.
Full. 19-8.
8-1 since the interval. They're rushing towards the finish line, Turkey. I'm afraid the Czech pair have absolutely stopped. Oh, Tomilova beaten, and the Czech Republic beaten 21-8 in the second game. It was very tight in the first, 22-20 to Turkey. But the top seeds in this Group C, just too good. And not a lot of resistance offered in the second game by the Czech Republic. So Turkey in straight games over the Czech Republic. Yigit and Bayrak, a wonderful combination. Too good for Kryškova and Tomilova. Shake hands at the net. 22-20, 21-8, Turkey over the Czech Republic.
This is the men's singles match here at the first European Games in the badminton. Johan Tan of Belgium won his first round match, as you see there. In fact, these are two athletes who both won their first round matches. It'll be very interesting to see what happens here. Gilles Cavert of France is our umpire. Tan won his match against Gergely Kraus 21-15, 21-13. And Evans won his match against Gorgios Karamanlambidis of Greece 21-7, 21-9, which was obviously quite a short match. That probably took me longer to say the name there. Scott Evans is one of the top seeds here. He's well fancied for gold. One of the highest ranked players. And you can see he's just trying to sharpen himself up there. Tan in his corner. Currently ranked 75th in the world. So a fair difference in rankings between these two players. So men's singles Group A match. You could almost say with both players having a win in their first match under their belt, this could be the deciding match. There is still one more match to play for each player, but it will be against the another player who's already lost. So,
and gentlemen, on the right, Scott Evans, Ireland, and on my left, Yuan Tan, Belgium. Yuan Tan to serve, love all, play.
well, very enthusiastic umpire, lovely to see. And Belgium get us underway. Belgium with the red shirt, Ireland with the white shirt.
Service over.
And that will give Evans a little bit of confidence nice and early on. A big smash early on. Straight through Tan. Tan's father originates from Indonesia, hence the complexion. He's lived in Belgium all his life. Well, of course, Indonesia, a real hotbed of world. Oh, that's beautiful play from a left-handed Tan. Indonesia, obviously a real hotbed of badminton. I've covered badminton in Indonesia myself quite a few times. And his father was playing at a local club in Belgium, playing very well. And at 7 years old, a young Mr. Yuhan Tan decided to pick up the racket. And here he is representing his country. Tan this time, this one is in. His previous smash went out, just on the line. Lovely story there about Tan, who speaks 4 languages. Dutch, English, Indonesian and French. A 28-year-old. 6 foot tall. That's a beautiful use of every inch, about 6 foot tall, 182 centimetres. Beautiful cross court, reaching into the corner, and Evans can't do anything about that. Evans, just 1 year younger, 27, comes from Dublin in Ireland, 6 foot tall also. But both athletes very similar in all their categories. Evans 78 kilograms, Tan 74. So far, both players lots of energy. Been waiting a little while, of course, for this match.
3-all.
That was a good lead there from Evans. I think he looked round at the line judge with a slightly worried look on his face.
4-all.
Lovely shot there from Evans, just wide down the line. And that wasn't so good from Evans. A simple return of serve. And a mistake from Evans there gives Tan the backhand flick into the open court. So Tan just looking a little bit smoother in these early exchanges, but plenty of badminton still to be played here. Oh, beautiful. Well, that left-hand smash from Tan really is starting to operate here as an apology for the body shot, but of course that's a very legitimate shot. Doesn't really hurt by the time it reaches you, surely. It may be named as the fastest racket sport, but that's the shuttle off the racket by the time it actually reaches you.
Service over. 5-7.
Evans quickly onto that loose serve from Tan. Good start here. You can tell these two players both got a bit of confidence. What a shot from Tan. Well, Evans will have to put that into his memory banks. Evans was in trouble here anyway, and that's all he could do. Backhand to back, well, what would have been a normal backhand, of course, Tan being left-hander. That's probably the first rule when you're facing a left-hander, that the normal backhand to backhand shot suddenly isn't the case. And it's that shot from Tan which is giving Evans a bit of trouble. That's a few occasions he's been in that backhand corner and he's just not confident at the moment. Award number 23. And he's on the line.
6-9.
Well, being world number 23, you might think 23 is a little bit low down. It certainly isn't. That is world number 23. And when you think of some of the star players from China, Malaysia, Indonesia that are filling up those rankings, Evans certainly one of the top Europeans. And he's come to take gold here. He's certainly got his eyes on the gold medal. Very experienced athlete.
Service over. 10-6.
He actually lives currently in Copenhagen in Denmark, where badminton is obviously very big there. It's one of their national sports. Been to many a tournament in Copenhagen. Of course, they have the Copenhagen Masters there during Christmas and New Year, which is always a fantastic event.
11-6, interval.
11-6, and we have a timeout. Yep, break, halfway break. Scott Evans as coach comes to have a little word. That one just long.
Okay, and it's because you're high on it that that's working. So keep working to be high on that, yeah? When he tries to play closer.
Well, Scott Evans is the 7-time Irish national singles title. Won them all in a row. He's certainly the man on form. Finalist in the 2011 Lithuanian Open. A semi-final in the Denmark International 2011 as well. So he's been in and around this ranking for a little while. And he's certainly just broke into the top 30 about 4 months ago, and he's looking very good indeed. Does play a bit of doubles, but he's mainly concentrates on the singles. Good play from Evans. He's very energetic around court there. As soon as he sensed an advantage, he was all over that shuttle at the net. Oh, lovely deception from Evans. He's worked the situation beautifully. Tan just tried his best to stay in the point. But it was that little deceptive, little cross-court from mid-court himself. And at the moment, Tan certainly looking not so smooth as he did earlier on here. Just have a little towel down. 11-9 Belgium lead. Evans to serve from Ireland. Top seed here in Group A. Only one player will qualify for the knockout stages from each group, so you really don't have a chance to slouch at all in the preliminary round in the group matches, and that one just coming badly off the backhand for Evans. Disappointed with that. Was pretty much a bread and butter shot there. And just hangs on to that lead. Oh, what a big hit there. There's a statement from Tan. Wasn't a particularly bad shot, maybe just not enough length on it from Evans, but Tan was up high. They're both 6 foot tall, but Tan just seems to have a bit of an extra leap here. Slightly lighter athlete. And Evans again, very quick. The Tan serve is not threatening Evans too much, and Evans is returning them plenty. Evans just trying to avoid the Tan forehand smash. Don't blame him from what we've seen. Oh, that's a shot. And that gives Evans a bit of confidence. Tan went to the back corner. Evans read it. He was around it. Put this away beautifully. Right on the line. And a big cheer as well. Well, we had the table tennis at this venue at the Baku Sports Hall. And a few days break, and now it's all ready for badminton action, all the way through to the end. Umpire trying to rush Scott Evans there. It is quite hot. This is beautifully conditioned. Oh, Tan does brilliantly there. Gets himself back into the rally, and he'll win the point. Well, that's a bonus point for Tan, because he was in massive trouble here. Evans was all over it, and then Tan, maybe a little bit of fortune. Evans went in for the big smash. It really just landed on Tan's racket. He got a good return back, and he has that 3-point lead again. Oh, that went all wrong for Tan. Trying to disguise. He's obviously been very good with that big jumping forehand smash. This time he tried to do something very, very different, but well, why not just play the shot that you're hitting so well? Trying to have a bit of an element of surprise for Evans. Evans will have those all day. 12-14. And a clinch of the fist from Tan, who, again, his smash has been working so well here. These are big points for him. Evans won his first match 21-7, 21-9 against Charalambidis of Greece. So his opponent never got into double figures. Well, Tanner's on double figures now. In fact, he's leading. Ooh, Evans in trouble now. One loose shot on the backhand. He's going to pay for it. Struggling. But he stays in it, and Tan leaves that. And Evans' backhand just has been letting him down a few times, and it did there. It was 3 or 4 shots before this, but he started struggling. It's strange how badminton works. Sometimes you play one sort of semi-loose shot, and your opponent suddenly gets on top, and you're just trying to save from there on in. Johan Tan, he beat Gurgly Kraus in his. Just have a call for stop there. I'm not sure what that's about.
17-12, play.
Umpire Gilles Cavert of France. That was close.
Scott Evans, challenge called in.
All right, well, we have a challenge here. Evans is convinced this is in. Well, he's convinced it was out, of course. Well, Tan's looking confident. Here's the review. Well, that says in. I'm sure on the TV replay it looked as if it bounced further in towards the line, but well, it has worked.
Play.
I think more of a tactical one as well, because Evans is struggling in this first game.
Service over. 13-18.
Clench of the fist there from Scott Evans as coach. He's on top here. Now back to level play. Cross court didn't really keep Evans' momentum going. Oh, well played. That's a lovely smash from Evans.
18. Light judge.
And we'll need the court wiping after that. This was a lovely shot. Whoa, look at the deception on there, and that the angle created off the racket. Well, that's a statement from Evans. He might be in trouble in this first game. Tan only needs 3 more points to take the first game. But Evans showing that once we got into a decent length rally, he started dominating the points, and there was a couple of times he had advantages.
Play. Service over.
Evans will be disappointed with that one. He built up another advantageous situation, but didn't complete it and put it out from a strong position, did the Irishman. I just feel that Evans is dominating these rallies a little more now. He's into his game. Oh, that's incredible. It hits the top of the net and goes out. Oh. Well, you could say that's definitely unlucky, because that could have been a winning shot as well. He put a bit of power in it. Tan was struggling, hits the net, and bounces out of play. So game point for Tan, 6 game points. And that one's the top of the net as well. So Yuhan Tan, well, that was 21-14 was probably a little bit kind. Tan certainly was strong during the early parts, but you could see that Evans starting to pick up his game, and he'll be confident. And Tan's coach instill a few words of wisdom there. Evans has just moved on a bit. There you see, top of the net. That's twice the net's paid to his chances. First game, Tan wins 21-14.
Always play net with the short serve. Move back, walk from the baseline sometimes. That's what he's doing against you. It's lifting and stopping. So start him out sometimes in the baseline. Okay, and I think as soon as you get good advantage in the baseline, take a step forward. If he clears, it doesn't matter. You just get up again and play a stick or clear. Okay, so it's just a little bit more belief and weight for what you're doing. Okay, and if he's playing it in, step, cross it. It doesn't have to do just cross, just make him move deep again. Okay, come on.
Well, fascinating words of advice there from the coach. It's an interesting way of roughing up the grip.
Call 1, 20 seconds. Call 1, 20 seconds.
But Evans' coach really telling him to get the shuttle more towards the baseline, get Tan at the baseline. He feels that Tan is not comfortable when he's playing the longer shots.
Second game.
Let's see if Evans takes that advice. Should see many more deep shots now from Evans' racket. And there we go, he started off already. And that was an interesting start. That was a Tan serve. Evans went long. Tan couldn't do anything with it. Evans just puts it away. Good play. Oh, lovely cross-court attempt from Tan, but it is out. Good start here from Evans, just looking at the stats from game one. Longest rally was 27 strokes in game one, which took 45 seconds. And he used 11 shuttles. Just for those who are really interested in that. Evans comes off the top of the net. Easy put away for Tan. Well, he's clenching his fist. I think he's trying to give himself a little bit of confidence here. So he's just feeling the match is just starting to ebb away from him. Evans tries to... it's always worth trying that tactic. I've seen it work. It wasn't a million miles away. You stick your racket up. There's always a chance a shuttle will hit it and give you a free point. Tan to serve. Oh, Evans, great smash. And the Irishman, he's 50 places above his Belgian opponent. Just starting to get into his swing now. Looking very confident indeed. Tan looking a little bit the opposite there. When they're in open play, Evans is dominating the rally. Loose shot there from Tan. Evans has got a chance now. Oh, he's put it into the net.
2-4.
And the famous Indonesian call from Tan there. Well, Evans built that up. Tan put in a weak backhand, which was way too high over the net. It's the first unforced error from Evans in this set. Tan won't be happy there. There's an unforced error from Tan. Straight from the middle of the court. I think he was in two minds whether to drop one in short or go into the corner. In the end, he did a bit of both. Used the angle for short and hit it with the long distance. Tan reads that serve well. Scott Evans will remember that next time. Oh, lovely deception from Evans. But
6-3.
Tan just... well, he clenched a fist here because I think he's just more frustrated. Because he was so close. Nothing he can do about it. It was bang on the line. Oh, that's a big hit from Tan. That forehand from that position on the court won Tan a lot of points in set one in game number one. And Evans, who we just get need a bit of court maintenance there. But Evans will remember that.
Yeah. Line judge.
You can't play a high shuttle to Tan's forehand.
Thank you.
Well, the court has been wiped. Umpires always seem very keen in badminton to get the players on as quickly as possible. You might have a dinner reservation tonight. Evans bossing this rally now. But a lovely shot from Tan, and suddenly he was in the driving seat, but then puts it out. One good shot can really turn the tide in a badminton rally, and that one, so close. Another change of shuttles. Approximately 10 shuttles a game. Are used. Of course, it always depends on how many points they've played. Not sure what that conversation was about. Evan said something to our judge, Arto Zaluzanoi. There's a lovely shot from Tan into the open court. Oh, lovely shot from Tan. That's a beautiful response. Evans with the big smash, but Tan, absolutely beautiful defensive touch just over the net. And well, Evans was there. I think he was possibly a little bit surprised by the quality of the shot that came back from Tan. And Tan's forehand smash, this time in the backhand corner, does it again. Brings us back to 7-all. And the warning bells just flashing a little bit here for Scott Evans. So when Tan has got that forehand smash going, he's been winning a lot of points with it.
So it's over. 8-7.
I can't believe he left that and it wasn't even close. Why didn't he just hit this? Coach is not looking too impressed with that one. A little bit of encouragement for their man. Oh, what a shot from Tan. Superb reflexes. And Evans goes for a full-length dive across the court. We'll have another break here as that needs to be wiped up. What a shot this is from Tan. And, well, that's almost like watching the volleyball again.
Thank you.
Sliding around on court. Scott Evans is not too impressed with the attempt at cleaning the court here. I think he's just instructing the court maintenance staff here exactly where the wet patch is on that court. It's, to be honest, got to be fair enough, he has slid along half the court to try and get that, so it takes a little while to sort out. He'll just finish the job off there. What a shot that was from Tan. That will give him a lot of confidence. This match is turning into a good one. Weak serve from Tan. Oh, but he's back in this rally. And again, a beautiful shot. The deception from Tan. I think Scott Evans was expecting to go back there. Just see this here, he just plays a shot and feet just go fractionally back. He was expecting someone towards the back of the court. Last thing he expected was to see Tan just dink that one over. Feathers off the shuttler. You can see the floor is really quite messy. And I think I heard the umpire say next time, in a sort of slightly threatening tone, as if he's got suggesting that Scott Evans may be trying to delay the game here. What a hit from Tan. The forehand starts going again. And, well, this is big danger now for the Irishman, Yuhan Tan. This could be a big moment in this match. Whoever wins this has got an excellent chance of winning the group, going through to the knockout stage, and one of the favourites for the tournament is in big trouble here. He's a game down. And now it's 10-9 down after Tan hits the net. Oh, Tan had a chance there, but he played a loose shot. Now he goes wide. Frustration. He looks at his coach there because he knows that that point should have been his. Had a great shot high above the net. Went for placement and didn't play it well. And Scott Evans got right back into the rally. Oh, big hits from Evans. The interval comes at a good time for Tan, who's just lost the last 3 points. And Evans, who's, well, he's in a bit of trouble. Here, this is just brute force.
Both sides. So even from the back and from the forehand.
Call 20 seconds. Thank you, coach.
Delicately poised.
11,
This second set.
play.
Tan led 10-8. Feel that Evans has just stepped up again, but that one hits the top of the net.
11-all.
Halfway point in this second set. Tan to serve from Belgium. World number 73. And that wasn't such a good shot from Tan.
11.
Up against the world number 23, Scott Evans of Ireland. One of the favourites for gold here. Certainly in the form of his life, wants to make it into the top 20.
13-11.
Got into badminton. His dad had a sports shop in the main badminton centre in Dublin, and him and his brother used to play all the time whenever they could. His dad would be very proud.
13.
Lovely cross court there from Tan. Evans was in trouble long before, to be honest. Tan completes that and will serve. Oh, what a shot from Evans. Tan doesn't play the full length on that one, and it's punished by the Irishman. Oh, now Evans, you feel that wasn't a great serve from Tan, return of serve from Tan at all. And Evans, oh, that one was over after only 3 strokes, and already Evans in the driving seat here as well, and Tan is struggling.
16-12.
Oh, this is strange. Yeah, concerned look in his face, and I don't blame him here, because suddenly Evans has just stepped up a gear, and Tan is just a passenger now in this set. How the game can change, look at that.
17-12.
Tan's game has just fallen apart at the time. Remember, it was 11-all earlier in this game. So that's 6 of the last 7 points have gone to Scott Evans. And he is flowing now. You really sense he's in Eye of the Tiger mode, because another point to Ireland. And Tan just looks up, and he looks a little bit lost here. Well, that's well played. It didn't come off the centre of the racket, I'll tell you that now. That made a bit of a clunk noise. I think there was a bit of an edge on that, but it stayed in, and that will do. Scott Evans moving very nicely across court. That's a weak shot from Tan. Evans doesn't punish it this time. And long again. Well, some of the Tan weapons we saw earlier on, in fact, even earlier in this game, which were firing so well, Evans has kept it away from a Tan big smash on the forehand. And, well, that's incredible. It's he's won 9 out of the last 11 points. Scott Evans has multiple set points to tie this up, make that 10 out of the last 12. And Scott Evans, well, when he turned it up well, didn't he? That was superb from the Irishman. And Tan's game fell apart a little bit towards the end of that second game. See a replay of that point.
Second game, won by Scott Evans.
Well, strange, isn't it, how when you play to 21 in badminton, you can have different phases of the game, and Tan was certainly firing midway through, but it was Evans that finished it off.
Okay. Yeah. It's going to be more aggressive in the beginning. Yeah. The last set.
So here we go. Third
Court 1, 20 seconds.
and deciding game.
Court 1, 20 seconds.
Here at the first European Games, the Baku Sports Hall. It's men's singles Group A match. And this one becomes a one-game shootout. Whoever wins this, it will be one match away from a knockout place. And a good start for Tan, who then completely mishits a smash from the front of the court, puts it straight under the net. His confidence is certainly shaken. They'll change the shuttle. When Tan gets the chance to smash, he's in his element, and Evans, very interestingly, is not trying to put the shuttle up there, but fluffing that backhand attempt. Just trying to dink it over the net. Lovely deception from Tan, and it was a deception that gave Evans all the trouble on the previous hit. And all Evans could do then is just loft it up in the air, and Tan will smash those away. We've seen that already in this match. The big smash. Something he's very happy with, and there it didn't come off, only just hitting the top of the net. Tan would rather Evans play the shots up there, if at all possible. He'll turn that left arm round as much as he can. Called out, but Tan will challenge this. Usually we'll get to see the replay from the TV first. Let's have a good look at this on TV. Evans ends up on the floor. Tan comes in, and that looked out to me, I must say. Just getting ready on the computer systems. Here we go. And out, just.
Challenge unsuccessful. You have done one challenge remaining.
That was a great call by the line judge. Point goes to Ireland. Tan was on top in that rally as well. Be disappointed. Much more level third game. Of course, it is first to 21 points, so there's plenty of badminton to be played. Lovely shot from Evans there. Down the line. And you look at this, Tan never moved really for this. He knew that that was too good. Loose shot from Tan. There's a few of those shots we saw in the second game that really dips Tan's confidence, and he looks across to his coach with a worried expression. These are vital points. No more games after this. It's all about this game, and Evans plays a loose shot.
6-3.
But Tan goes long.
Service over.
Evans pretty frustrated about that one. He built up a winning opportunity. Tan put a loose one in over the net, and Evans missed the court altogether from a good position.
Service over. 7-4.
Well, that was interesting. Tan completely got his feet muddled up there. Evans just played that one so fast. I think Tan wasn't expecting it back so quickly. Good rally. Solid badminton from both players in this one. And Tan went for a really tight shot over the net and unfortunately paid the price. Evans has a little grin with his coach.
Scott. On court, please.
Well, they are very regimented in badminton. It's been like this for years. They do like to follow strict procedure. Tan was told that the handle of his bag was just hanging over the edge of the box, and he had to get that sorted out. We'll have another change of shuttle. Well, Scott Evans will be very happy with the way this has started here. Deciding set, deciding game. Oh, Evans in big trouble and pays for the earlier indecision at the back of the court. He had to play it, he knew it was going in. Big hit from Evans, but Tan does brilliantly to keep it alive. He's still hanging on in there. And in the end, the tight drop shot from Evans ties up Tan. There you see, really tight to the net. That was a good shot from Evans.
Service over.
Well, when Tan gets an opportunity with that smash, he's been very dangerous indeed. And there you see he went around. Tan went around that shot to Tan's backhand. He went around it, hit it with a forehand. Cross court, and it's another point to the Belgium. Tan won his first trophy at the age of 9, and he still has it on his mantelpiece at home. Oh, what a wonderful story that is. It's dropped it. There's a lovely shot from Evans there. I've got to say, I was giggling away while I'm reading this. It's fallen off a few times. He's glued it back together. It's still there. It's still one, but may have a few glue marks in it. Lovely story for him to put in there. Started playing when he was 7 in the garden with his father. Of course, his father being Indonesian. They absolutely love their badminton in Indonesia and Malaysia. They certainly don't like each other in that neck of the woods. There's a lot of...
Thank you.
You go to the Indonesian Open or the Malaysian Open, there's certainly a lot of booing going on there. Of course, Singapore's also big for badminton. And of course, China, Japan, Asian countries are so strong in this sport.
So 11-6 interval. Change
That's
ends.
in, and we will change ends as we're in the third game here at the Baku Sports Hall. And it started off well for Scott Evans, who has a healthy little lead here.
Again, just sometimes you get drawn into playing too flat past the net, and you need to take the speed off, put it close, make him have to lift it. Yeah? Okay? Always want him to go the net, because then even if he does play net, he's further in, and you don't need to go behind him. That's what you did so well in the first set. Okay? Come on.
Really interesting to hear that. Coach speaking in English. And, well, saying roughly what I'd said earlier on, that he was so good. He wants to get the ball up high towards the back, and the coach was suggesting he needs to play a few more drops. Get Scott coming to the front of the net more and hitting the big ones to the back if possible. And that was a tactic that worked so well in the first, and there was no doubt that was a good tactic in the first game for Tan. Evans. You just sense Evans just stepped up a gear here. We're in the second half of this game now. We've had the break. And Evans starting to look a little bit more energized. Evans to serve. That's what the coach was talking about there. Now Tan's in trouble. But Evans makes a mistake with the cross court. Tried to take the pace off this one. Wanted it to die towards the front. But that was quite a way below the net, wasn't it? That wasn't even close to the top of the net. Second game was 16 minutes long. The first game was 17.
Service over.
And that's
13-8.
a mistake from Tan. And Evans is just edging away here. There you see Tan just a little bit embarrassed there, the way that turned out. And Tan's big forehand smash, for once, doesn't come off. He turns and looks at the coach for a little bit of comfort, because, well, that's exactly what his coach was telling him. And yeah, he's the coach is. It's fascinating seeing the reaction there. The coach is saying, "Yep, that's fine. You're occasionally going to make the odd error, but Tan will be upset there, because that's supposed to be his major point." And now Evans all over this rally. Back to level play again. Good play from Tan. He had to work hard in that one. He was behind for the majority of that rally. Worked himself back into it.
Service over. 15-9. Johan?
Clench of the fist there from Evans. Feels this was an important point.
Thank you. Play, please. Service over. 10-15.
Big clench the fist from Tan. He's hanging in there. He's starting to run out of points. That one just top of the net there from Evans. Oh, lovely deception. Evans takes the serve early.
16-10.
Tan was caught out totally there. It was at this stage of the match that Evans just romped away with it. He broke Tan in the second. Stepped up his game. And he's looking up for it here, isn't he? He's really working hard around that court. But the cross court doesn't work out.
11-16.
Big points here for Tan. Evans needs 5 to win. Tan needs 10. Oh, what a lovely shot.
17-11.
And that will give Scott Evans a lot of confidence here now. Good rally from both players. But Evans gets the chance at the back of the court. He's not hit too many of those in this match. I think that's maybe only the 3rd or 4th out of all the points he scored. His coach looks on intently. 17-11, he's 4 points away taking this match. Great shot again from Evans. Tan gets it back beautifully though, and Evans can't continue his advantage. Body language from the Belgium coaching staff, not good at all. I think Tan would be too... I'm sure Tan wasn't looking there, but it was a little bit defeatist. We'll just have a let, as Evans isn't quite ready for that.
Scott. Scott Evans, warning for misconduct.
Well, Scott Evans gets a yellow card for not being ready. Which in actual fact doesn't mean anything in the whole scheme of things, so it won't really affect this match in any way. Only if he carries on being a little bit naughty. But
Yes.
oh,
So
that's
it's over.
come off the edge of Tan's racket.
18-12.
3 points away. Well, the body language from Tan there just about sums it all up, doesn't it? He really felt, after taking that first game, that he had a great chance. And remember, it was 11-all in game 2. In fact, Tan led 10-8 in the second game. Oh, now that's pretty sharp.
13-19.
Evans plays a pretty loose shot here. Not really doing much with that shuttle. And Tan It's all over that one to put it away.
Challenge.
Tan's going to have a challenge to this out call. Love the heartbeat music they do here. Here we go. And out it was.
Challenge unsuccessful. You have done no challenge remaining.
So he has no challengers left.
20, match point 13, play.
But it almost doesn't matter because now it's match point for Scott Evans. 7 match points. Continue his unbeaten start to this event here in Baku. And is that... Oh, a change of mind by the official. He's got no cards left to play. Scott Evans wins that match, and to be honest, I think that may have been on the line, but it's too late now. He doesn't have the card. Scott Evans has a few words to say, thanks to the judges. He might have a little niggle about that yellow card. There's his coach.
Scott Evans, 14-21, 21-13, 21-13.
So a comfortable win there for Scott Evans. In the end, 21-13, that final game. 18 minutes game 3 took.
Game.
And Scott Evans now just has one more match, which he's a big favourite in. He's got one more. He's got one more game to come, and then he'll be through to the knockout stage. Men's doubles action here. Always love watching the men's doubles, lots of power and brawn. And here's the Belgian pairing. Matthijs Dierix and Freek Golinski from Belgium. This is a Group D encounter. Dierix and Golinski won their first match against the Russians, Mikhailov and Mikhailov, the brothers. There you see the results for the Ukrainians. Natarov and Pochtarev, who are lining up on the other side of the court. They actually lost their first match 2 games to love against Bochat and Petr Raja. Polish athletes, 21-15, 21-18. Dierix and Golinski won their first match against the Russian pair, 21-6, 21-15. So, if it goes to forms, it's nice to see the Ukrainians dressed in their national colours as always. Looking quite jolly there. Apologies, Mikhailov's brothers are Belarusian, of course, not Russian. But we just, this is a big match here for Dierix and Golinski. They're going to be facing Bochat and Petr Raja in the final match. There's our Belgium coach just getting his camera ready. We just, he gets involved in singles and doubles here. He's a busy man. So Ukraine against Belgium. And Ukraine just getting ready to go. Yeah, put your handle of the bag in.
Ladies and gentlemen, on our right, Matthijs Dierix, Kolinski, Belgium. And on my left, Gennady Natarov, Artyom Voshtarev, Ukraine. Kolinski to serve to Gennady Natarov. Love all. Play.
So here we go. The first point of the match. Ivis Metspalu, our umpire.
One, love.
So the Belgian pairing, big favourites in this match. They've got a big match to come if they do win through this, which they are expected. Then the deciding match will be the final match coming up against the Polish pairing. But that's lovely play from the Ukrainians.
2-1.
And that will give them a little bit of confidence. Interesting change of styles. You can see that the Belgium like to go side by side, whereas the Ukrainians like to go front and back. And Natarov there.
3-1. Service over, 7-5.
Well, neither team was extended hard in their first round of matches. The Belgian pairing winning 21-6, 21-15 against the Bulgarians, Mihailovs, the two brothers. And on the other hand, Natarov and Pochtarev, the two Ukrainians, they were on the wrong end of a tough match, 21-15, 21-18, quite close. But it was still a 2-0 defeat, 2-love defeat. Well, Dierix made a bit of a hash of that one. That wasn't a particularly difficult shot to get over, but he nets it. And Ukraine have started very well here. Certainly the underdogs. And again, Dierix having real trouble. Belgium's are ranked higher, 42 ranked in the world as a pairing. The Ukrainians are ranked down at 89 in the world. But Dierix, you saw Galinski's reaction.
Number 2, I thought we were going to build up with slices down the middle. He played 1, and you get shoot left from it. Okay, you're not going to be shuttles are slow, you're not going to be faster through. You need to get more on your length.
20 seconds.
Yeah, get the basics right.
Get the basics right.
Court, please. Matches.
Yes, the coach is Belgium coach. Not too happy with what he's seeing so far.
Play.
I think there was a little tap from Galinski on Dierix. I think Dierix is realising that he's been letting the side down a little bit so far. But that was a nice shot.
It's over. 6-11.
And now it's Pochtarev's turn to have a little moan at his partner Natarov.
Let's. Attention.
Natarov wasn't ready for that.
Attention. Be ready.
Natarov took a bit of a gamble on that serve. It was going to be short. Good play. Oh, goodness. Dierix looks up at the lights
12-6.
as if he just got blinded with that shot a little bit. We do have very strong lights here, of course, but nothing that players of this caliber should have any problem with. What a start for Ukraine. 12-6 up. On double the amount of points of their opponents, but Natarov there, he has a bit of trouble with the shuttle in the air as well, and that comes off the edge of the racket. And now the Poles trying to G themselves up here. Natarov again, making an error. Oh, brilliant recovery from Dierix. And Galinski there with the backhand failed into the net. And Natarov just lets him know that it was him who put a big smash in there. It seemed that big a smash, to be honest.
Service over.
Well, Pochtarev.
9-13.
Yeah, he's a bit frustrated with that shot. That's what I should have played. Galinski to serve. Oh, and another error from the Ukrainians. There's Pochtarev again, this time on the forehand, and it's Pochtarev who has a little high five with his partner. I'm pretty sure that that was a little word from the Poles to say keep it on Pochtrev for a little while because he's going through a bit of turmoil. Well, it may have been to say I'm going long on this one. Trying to put Pochtrev under pressure. Every shot was being hit at Pochtrev there, but this time he responds. Big cross-court smash. And there was no doubt that the Belgian pairing were putting all the shuttle on top of Pochtrev there. And Ukraine just hitting a really bad patch. They still have a decent lead. But remember, it was 12-6 not long ago. And Belgium have won 5 out of the last 7 points. Not sure what's going on here. As always, the umpire has a few words to say. We must have order on court. Well, that one, Galinsky, just wasn't fast enough there as Natrov came in with a big smash again. So Ukraine just 6 points away from taking this first game. Galinsky all over this one. Just wasn't enough from Pochtrev there. Didn't get enough distance on his hit to the back of the court. And Galinsky uses his 6'2" frame to get power behind it. And Belgium just hanging in there. They're running out of points. They need to keep that run of points going. Oh, the big hit from Galinsky, and you can see he's dancing in front of the net. Dierix finishes it off, but it was the big hit from Galinsky that caused the trouble. And Pochtrev could do nothing but just return that high for Dierix to put away. Belgium having a little purple patch here. Poland did well to get back in this rally. They were behind. Now we're back to level play. Oh, what a recovery from Dierix. And Ukraine played brilliantly there in that rally. There's applause from one of the Ukrainian female players in the crowd because she really appreciated that. Ukraine had to win that point twice in essence. Dierix put back a superb return when in big trouble. Poland got it back to level play, but then Ukraine came through again. 16-13. Oh. Dierix again putting all the pressure on Pochtrev. There's no doubt that the Belgian pairing are concentrating on Pochtrev a lot. They've seen him as a slight weakness. He's a little bit younger. He's the youngest man on court here, only 21.
15-16.
Belgium are 1 point away from levelling up here. They've won 9 out of the last 13 points. But a good big hit there from Natarov.
17-15.
Gennady Natarov there. And now we get to some really crucial points towards the business end of his first game. Oh my goodness, and what a time to serve into the net for Natarov. That's the first service ever we've seen so far. Oh, Pochtrev all over this one. Dierix trying his best to get back.
16.
They've just developed that 2-point lead again. Belgium have never been ahead in this first game. And it's the writing's on the wall here now. As that one bangs against the net. Belgium in big trouble now. 3 points down. Ukraine just need 2 points to take this first game.
Play.
Oh my goodness. Poshtarev went for the long one.
17.
And what a time to make an error like that. Galinsky absolutely smashed that one away. That could be a major turning point there. Ukraine with just needing 2 points, go for the high serve. Belgium were ready for it. This is a big point now. Oh, and what a point it is. Natarov finishes.
Service over. 20. Game
Poshtarev comes in and Galinsky can't do anything but put that up into the air. And Natarov finishes it off. And now we have 3 game points for Ukraine to take this first game, and what would be a shock to Ukraine. They've been ahead so much in this match. Oh, that is just wide.
Service over.
Oh,
18.
Pochrev, just, yes, the coach's attention on the coach's faces is something to see, isn't it? That was so close, and I don't think the Belgians would have got anywhere near it had it been on the line. It was that good a shot. Still 2 set points for Ukraine in black. Oh! Pochrev nets. Amazing. Is that pressure? Umpire just having a word about something or other. Let's concentrate on the play. What an opportunity. So now Belgium serve. 2 game points have gone awry for the Ukrainians. There's 1 more to come. Chance. And Dierix finishes. The smallest man on the court jumps high and smashes that one into the Ukrainian side. And that's 3 game points that have been lost for Ukraine. Certainly the first one was so close to winning the match. And now,
Play on.
here is a chance. Ukraine are level. This is the first time Ukraine have been level in the match, except for 0-0. And Ukraine are back ahead. I meant Belgium, of course. Belgium have been behind so far from the very first moment. It was 0-0 and 20-20, and now another game point, the 4th game point for Ukraine to take the first here. Oh, that hit the net and just crept over. And look on Pochtarev's face there. Pochtarev just a look of disdain towards his opponent. Turn of serve, hits the net and just rolled over. What a moment. Belgium level again, 21-all. Loose serve from Dierix, but not punished by Ukraine. Oh, and Natarov makes an error.
21.
And he hits the racket into his leg in frustration. Oh my goodness. What an opportunity now for Belgium. They've been behind so much. And here is their first game point. Belgium on the attack. Ukraine in trouble. And they are in trouble. They've netted. And the first set goes to Belgium. That's incredible. The first time they were leading in the match in this first game. They've always been behind, but what a time to take the lead at 22-21. And they ended up with that point
Game won by Dierix.
taking the first set.
23-21.
That first game was 19 minutes long. And the joy on the faces of Galinsky and Dierix. First game going to Belgium. The favourites in this match are 23 points to 21.
Я туда и подаю. Не. Ты подал в крест. Еша, ты тоже. Хорошо. Давай. Все, давай, дальше.
So here we go. Game number 2, and obviously the Ukrainians are looking a little bit depressed after that first game. They really thought they'd done enough to win it. Remember, they led by 12 points to 6 in that first game. They had a very healthy lead. The Belgian pairing worked hard to bring it back, but there was still 20 points to 17 to Ukraine when we got to the business end, and Ukraine then lost those next 3 points. Well, if there's one good thing to come out of it, they know they can push the higher ranked Belgian pair hard, and they'll be buoyed. And we'll take this into the second set here. But not a good start there as Natarov, who made a couple of errors towards the end of that first game, has just carried that form on to the start of the second. Galinsky to serve. And again, Natarov is all over the place at the moment, isn't he? He can't buy a point. And I think the that was an interesting look from Freak Galinsky there. Just straight at Natarov's eyes. Just wanted to let him know that he was aware that he was letting his partnership down, and Galinsky firing away here. 6'2", 78 kilos. Tall and thin. Always good for badminton. Galinsky to Pochtarev. And Natarov will put that one away. And that'll give him a bit of confidence, and a little slap with his partner there, who's well aware Natarov is just going through a little bit of a bad time of things. I think that's 5 points of the last 6 that Natarov has actually given away with errors. Oh, there's an error from Natarov, but Dierix doesn't punish. And now Dierix makes a mistake.
2-3.
Well, Dierix will be a bit frustrated there, because Natarov definitely presented him a good situation. Dierix comes in and goes straight into the net. Oh, what a lovely shot here from Natarov from the back of the court. And the big 6'2" Belgium athlete just full-length dive. But can't get to it, and we'll have to get the court wiped a little bit now.
Line judge. Line. Thank you. Thank you.
The Ukrainian female players just giving a little bit of support to their male counterparts here at the Baku Sports Hall. Some big badminton matches to come later on this week, of course, as we get to the knockout stage. But Belgium all over that one.
4-3.
Well, Ukraine will be pleased that they managed to get back to 3-all after going 3-0 down. Oh, good rally. Diericks talked to himself a little bit there. I think he's saying that he's played the wrong shot and points to a place on the court where he should have played that shot. 4-all. Oh, that was lovely. Lovely from Diericks. Totally catching the Ukrainians out there with that return of serve. Potchterev practices his serve again. Shakes his head. Definitely quite a loose one that was. But a loose shot from Diericks.
5-4.
Ukraine level again. Oh, shot behind the back from Diericks, but not good enough.
5.
And Notarov, who was struggling at the start of this game, has played his way back into it. He's starting to feel a little bit more comfortable. It's Diericks who's having a few little odd moments at the moment. Strange how the form can fluctuate so much. Different bits of pressure, and Diericks again puts it wide. So there's no doubt that Diericks here is the man that the Ukrainians are now looking at. A few questions against him. I'm sure they'll try and put a bit more pressure on him. And there you go. Diericks played the last 3 shots. They don't want to know about Galinsky. They're hitting everything at Diericks at the moment. Matis Diericks had 6 shots in a row to play in that rally. And in the end, just underneath the net. I might see Galinsky actually try and intercept one of these. Oh, but that time Diericks was fast. He hit an instant
6-8.
shot which caught both Ukrainians out. Galinsky must feel a bit lonely here. He's not getting any of a shuttle. Belgium to serve. Oh, and that was loose from Natarov.
7-8.
I don't know if he changed his mind whether to go short or long, but in the end, he did neither. Lofted it up mid-court, and Diericks is going to have those all day.
Paul. Service over. 9-7.
Ukraine just keeping that little lead, just as we saw in game 1. Belgium fighting to hang on to them. I mean, remember, they led 3-0
Service over. 8-9.
at the start of this match. The Belgium athletes, so that's a little wipe down with the towels.
Thank you. Thank you.
Both teams scoring more points on the opposition serve than their own. Just looking at the game 1 stats, Ukraine scored 8 points on their service and 13 points on their opponent's service, whereas the other way around, the Belgium athletes scored 10 points on their own serve and 13 points on the opposition serve. So
Player led.
umpire wants them to go again. Little word there from Galinsky to his teammate. Last time he did that, he went long. And Natarov couldn't get to that one quickly enough. I wonder whether he thought Potchterev might intercept that one. 9-all.
Player led.
Well, well, Galinsky says,
9-all.
oh, you heard the conversation. I'm pretty sure he looked ready to me. He didn't have his hand up or anything. He didn't move. But the umpire said
9.
he wasn't ready. She's in charge here. Oh, that was so close, wasn't it? Right on the top of the net. Well, Natrov came in, tried a little drop, but it all went wrong, and we'll have a break here at 11-9 to Belgium, who took the first set 23-21. Oh, so close. The margins are so... Dierix makes direct eye contact with Natrov to say, well done, mate.
On 120 seconds. On 120 seconds.
Давай, давай, ровно играй.
Belgium in red, having won one match so far in this Pool D that they've been placed in. All is not lost for Natrov and Potchterev, although having said that, there's of course the top two teams will progress through to the quarterfinals. But if this is a defeat for the Ukrainians, that will put them on a 0-2. The alarm bells will be ringing. They'll have to do something in their final match. That's a big hit there from Natrov. They're fighting hard. Belgians have just got that little 2-point gap now. Moving so smoothly on their side of the net. Oh, Dierix finds the far corner. Well, this one was put right almost on Dierix's racket. He couldn't, and look at straight into the corner. It's just ongoing Ukraine's way at the moment, but Dierix nets there.
12, 14, I guess.
Oh, that could have been going out. Galinsky changed his mind, and he's punished for it as well. He was in two minds whether to play that shot or not. And in the end, as so happens often, ended up playing a bit of a non-shot. He may well have left. He may as well just left it and put it in the hands of the gods. Great speed there from Galinsky on the Natrov serve. He read that one and returned it so quickly. Natrov read that serve well. Both teams really firing hard now. Well into their A games. And Natarov puts in the big fire around the back of Dierix, tries to go behind the back shot.
15.
This is tight. Nothing in it, is there? This is good men's doubles. There might be 47 points between them on the world rankings table, with the Belgian pairing in red being higher ranked.
15 all.
But Dierix, that one was called out. It looked a little bit close. I thought that may have been in, and surprised we haven't seen a challenge there from a Belgian pairing, but they're not going to challenge that.
Play.
Ah,
Service over.
Dierix so quick at the net.
15.
That was all his point. He was the only one who played shots here for the Belgian pairing. That was the loose one from Pochtarev. He looks at his partner and his racket. As always, it's usually the shot before, maybe 3 shots before, where it's just a slightly loose shot. Oh. Well, Pochtarev screams in delight there. Coaches having a little smile to themselves. That one hit the net, just went over. Nothing that Belgium could do about that whatsoever. And again, Dierix reads the serve. He's done it a second time. Oh, Pochtarev,
17.
can't believe it. But Dierix has got him in his pocket off the serve.
Thank you. Thank you. Play on. Play on.
17-16. Belgium lead.
Adieu.
4 points to take this match.
17-16.
Dierix working hard again. A fault called from Pochtarev.
18.
Oh,
16.
a double hit on that shot. And suddenly the tide starting to move towards Belgium. Nervous faces on the Belgian bench there. And there was the big hit from Natarov. Dierix couldn't retrieve that one back.
17-18.
When it was 23-21 in game 1, it was tight. We had 4 game points for Ukraine, but Belgium took it with their first game point. And this one looks as if it's going to be just as tight. 18-17, business end of the second game.
Fault. Service over.
And another fault on the Ukrainian side.
17.
We'll just get a good look at this again. Just a good shot from Galinsky. Hits the racket of Pochtarev. Belgium 2 points away from taking this match. Oh, Dierix misjudged that one. Ukraine in the driving seat now in this rally. Back to level play. Oh, lovely cross-court shot. Real deception there from Pochtarev. And Dierix didn't read that. He wasn't expecting that at all.
19.
And a grimace there. Didn't read that shot from Pochtarev whatsoever. We really have a game on here. Natarov serves, and Galinsky
20. Match point.
is all over that one. And now we have match point Oh, it's in. Pochtarev goes for the high five. His lace has come undone. Was he playing that rally with a lace flying around? Hopefully we'll get a replay and maybe have a quick look at this. That's incredible if he was. And the Belgian pair left that shuttle and it hit the line at the back. Well, that's one match point saved. Here's match point number 2, now off the Ukrainian serve. And as I said the stats earlier, players have tended to win more points off their opponent's serve than their own. Advantage Belgium. Oh, Galinsky nets. Diericks read the serve, but Galinsky didn't have a difficult shot there at all, and he puts that into the top of the net. Could that be just a little bit of nerves? It was match point, but now it's 20 all. We had 20 all in the first game as well. Which way will this go? Oh no, an error from Pochtarev. He shouts out something not very pleasant in Ukrainian, I'm sure. What frustration from Pochtarev. Just what a time for him to have a little bit of a dour patch here. Belgium had their 3rd match point. Matis Diericks serves. And it's over. Freak Galinsky smashes up into the body of Gennady Natarov, and Belgium win this match here. It was so tight though, isn't it? There's only a 4 points difference out of what was 80, nearly 90 points scored in that match, and only 4 points more by the Belgian pairing. But on the score sheet, it will go down as a 2-0 victory for the Belgian pair. 23-21, 22-20, and that's probably just about sealed their participation in the knockout event. The top 2 in the group will qualify through, and I think Natarov and Pochtarev look as if they will be exiting this event here at the group stage. There's the tape. Well, there you go. That is definitely confirmed now. Diericks and Galinsky with Bochat and Pietruija have both qualified through. They'll actually play each other in the final match, but that doesn't mean anything. That's just a playing for places job. And the Bulgarian and Ukrainians go out. So I hope you've enjoyed the badminton here at Baku Sports Hall. That brings us to a close of the action. As you see everybody heading off into the night. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye for now.
Is there no